Hey guys, I want to go ahead and do a couple more examples just for you guys on dividing rational expressions. Ok, muchachos, quiero hacer unas dos ejemplos más para ayudarles cómo dividir expresiones racionales. And remember, guys, this one's a little bit more difficult just because it's a complex fraction, but we're still doing the same thing. The top fraction divided by the bottom fraction. So I'm going to go ahead and rewrite it. Ok, acuérdense que esto es igual 12 más m menos m cuadrada. Okay, and then we have 2m squared plus 8m plus 6 divided by, and then I'm just going to write the other one here, 4m squared minus 8m minus 12. And then on the bottom here we have m cubed plus 3m squared minus m minus 3. All right. So we're going to go ahead and start factoring. Vamos a comenzar a factorizar. Now there's a couple of things here in this one. You saw, notice this one here. This one's kind of backwards, isn't it? Esta está al revés. Está la m cuadrada acá a la esquina. Watch what I'm going to do with this one, okay? What I'm going to do is, I'll put it right here. I'm going to go ahead and rewrite this guy. I'm going to go ahead and factor out a -1. Voy a factorizar el -1. And what does that give me? Well, what happens is, I'm going to take out that negative, le voy a quitar el negativo. Entonces me queda menos 12 menos m y después negativo entre negativo es positivo. So the negative divided by negative is a positive. So now we have this. You see that? I can actually rewrite this now. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and write it as m squared first minus m minus 12. Entonces lo que yo hice, le saqué el negativo para que la m cuadrada esté positivo. Ahora puedo escribirlo de esta manera, la manera que yo más bien estoy cómodo. So if you notice, this is a lot easier for me to factor. It's a lot more comfortable. And this would become m minus 4 and m plus 3. So all of this on the top becomes this. Todo esto de acá arriba se convierte en esto. Okay. Ahora también, como pueden ver aquí, 2, 8, 6, hay un número en común aquí. You can see here 2, 8, and 6. You can factor out a 2 from this whole bottom part. Okay, so let me go ahead and do this here. So now over here I have negative m minus 4 and m plus 3. Okay, over here, this guy, I'm going to factor out a 2. Voy a factorizar un 2. Okay, I'm going to take out a 2, so I'm going to be left with 2m squared plus 4m plus 3. Now I can factor this. Ahora se puede factorizar este. So that's going to give me 2m plus 3 and m plus 1. Okay. So this guy is going to go there. Okay. Este va a ir acá abajo. M más 3, m más 1. And then divided by dividido. Okay. Now what about this guy right here? What can go into each? The 4. Okay. Entonces le puedo sacar un 4. So for that one, let's do it right here. I'll do it down here. 4. Le voy a quitar el 4, 4, and then we have m squared minus 2m minus 3. And that's a lot easier to factor now. So that guy becomes 4. And that becomes m minus 3 and then m plus 1. So this guy goes on the top over there. Este va acá arriba. So m minus 3, m plus 1. Now the bottom one right here. Now notice this is 4 terms. Esos son 4 términos. Entonces va a ser factorización por grupo, factor by grouping. So let me go ahead and do it down here. So m cubed plus 3m squared minus m minus 3. So we're going to go ahead and group it, okay? Vamos a ponerlo en grupo. So we're going to go ahead and group this guy. And then also the negative. Don't forget to group the negative, okay? From here, the first part, we're going to factor out m squared. Vamos a factorizar m cuadrada. Now for the second part, remember, there's really nothing in common, so the only thing you can use is a 1. But don't forget to take out that negative, okay? It'll help you with the factoring. So now we're going to take out the m squared. And we're going to have m squared on the outside. Do the math. You're going to end up with m plus 3. Take out that negative 1. And then you have m plus 3 again. And these two match up, which is what I wanted. So we're going to be left with m squared minus 1. And then m plus 3. Now if you notice, this guy is a difference of squares. Si pueden mirar, este es un cuadrado perfecto. Okay, entonces esto se puede factorizar también. So this guy can factor into m minus 1 and m plus 1. And then the m plus 3 is just right there next to it. So this whole thing would go here. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill it in. So m minus 1, m plus 1, and then m plus 3. All right, so everything's factored. Ya factoricé todo. So now I'm going to keep it, change it, and we're going to flip this guy. Okay, la primera parte se queda. Okay, y después cambiamos todo a multiplicación. Y después hacemos el recíproco. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and change it to multiplication. And then we're going to do the reciprocal. We're going to flip it. So this guy goes to the top, m minus 1, m plus 1, and then m plus 3. And then this guy goes to the bottom. Okay, so 4 times m minus 3, m plus 1. Now I can go ahead and start seeing what I can cancel out. So let's see here. M plus 3, m plus 3, m plus 1, m plus 1. What else? What else? Anything else? No, looks like say m minus 1. That's minus 3 plus 3. No, looks like that's it. Eso es todo. Okay, and notice the 2 and the 4 on the bottom, so that you can't simplify that. So you're left with negative, negative, and then m minus 4, m minus 1, and then m plus 3 on the top. On the bottom, you're left with 2 times 4 is 8, and then m plus 1 and m minus 3. And that's it. Y así se quedó. Así se quedó. Hopefully that helps you out, guys. All right, let's go ahead and do one more. Vamos a hacer uno más. All right. Same thing. We're going to go ahead and rewrite it. Lo vamos a escribir de nuevo. So we're going to write 2x squared minus x minus 6. And then on the bottom, you have 4x squared minus 9 divided by the bottom part. And that is 3x squared plus x. And then on the bottom, we have 3x squared minus 14x minus 5. All right, we're going to factor it. So if you factor the top, si factorizan lo de arriba, let's see here. You have 2x, x, it should be minus 3, and then positive. Oh, no, no, no. No es menos 3. Let's see here. I need to get a negative 1, 3 and 2. So 3 would be here and 2 would be there. So this would be 4x negativo 4. There we go. This would give me a negative 4x, and this would give me a positive 3x, which would add up to negative 1. Este me da negativo 4x, más 3x me da negativo 1. Y 3 por negativo 2 me da negativo 6. So then that's the top. Now on the bottom, this is a difference of perfect squares. Hopefully you can recognize it. 2x plus 3 and 2x minus 3. Okay, este es diferencia cuadrado perfecto. Now we're dividing, so keep a division. Estamos dividiendo todavía. Is there a common factor? Yeah, there's an x, so let's take out an x. Hay una x, entonces hay que quitarle una x, 3x plus 1. That's all I can do. And then the denominator over here, we have 3x and x, and that should give you minus 5 and positive 1. So negative 15x plus 1. All right, good. So I factored everything that I could, factoricé todo lo que pude. So now I'm going to go ahead and keep the first fraction, change it to multiplication, and then do the reciprocal. All right, so just make sure you always just want to change or flip the second one. Acuérdense, nomás vamos a cambiar el segundo, no el primero. Okay, este se va a ir arriba. This guy is going to go to the top. X minus 5. And then this part, esto de acá arriba va a ir abajo. X times 3x plus 1. Now I can go ahead and start canceling stuff out. Let's see here. 3x plus 1, 3x plus 1. 2x plus 3, 2x plus 3. Anything else? Nope, nothing else. Parece que eso es todo. So x minus 2 times x minus 5. And then on the bottom you have x. Well, I'm going to put the x first, and then 2x minus 3. And that's it. That's all she wrote, guys. So hopefully that helps. Ok, muchachos, espero que les haya ayudado.